Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for June 13th to June 19th. Now let's do a quick energy check-in and see what we have coming up for you this week. Let's see, it's a theme here for Capricorn. Wisdom. Beautiful. So we are heading into definitely a new chapter here for you. I feel like a lot of you are going through some pretty deep breakthroughs, and you are stepping onto a new path, one that may be actually a bit unfamiliar to you, but it's all a result of your growth. You're definitely growing into this new version of yourself, but it's a very refined version of yourself. You know, it's like that next level. It's that next stage. There's a lot changing in your life as well. So you may find that a lot of your old connections, things that you used to enjoy, I feel like there may be something about that just doesn't resonate with you anymore. And you're finding that you find other things that are interesting to you that were not interesting to you before. So you're definitely changing in that way. And that's a result of your evolution. That's the result of your growth. So a lot of this is also going to, what I see with this wisdom card is if you are having to kind of break free from some older connections, things that just don't resonate with you anymore, I feel like you're seeing things from a higher perspective as well. So if it's, like, if we find ourselves in a bit of a complicated situation where we're needing to walk away from a relationship or from friendships, or maybe even kind of the dynamics within family members is changing as well, we may find that sometimes it's a bit triggering for other people to feel like we're breaking away from them. But I also see you are taking the higher road, like you're kind of looking at, you understand what's happening from a higher perspective, and you're able to also understand why people would react in the way, but you're not taking it personally either. So there's a lot of wisdom that you're applying to a lot of the changes that are happening in your life. So that's going to really be at the forefront here. And that is going to help you to be empowered in your growth. It's going to help facilitate that wisdom of knowing what to take on and what not to take on is going to be helpful for you in moving forward in your life. That you don't have to be weighted down by like this fear of, am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? I feel like you're really following that guidance of your soul. And it's, that you're not going to be led in the wrong direction if you're connected to that deeper, more wise part of you. So this is where we're headed. You're definitely going through some major changes here, but very beautiful, profound, empowering ones as well. Let's see what else we have coming up here. What else do we have for Capricorn? The messages for Capricorn for this week. Magic Stream. So this is about living in the moment. This is also about making the most out of where you are right now, okay? Because you have some changes coming up in the home. So this is not necessarily a negative card here with the home reversed. I kind of actually feel like this is about your foundation's just changing. It's like the old is breaking away and you're having some changes happen in your home life. So again, relationships, dynamics with family, that kind of thing. And I feel like you're in between worlds right now. You're kind of between the old and the new, and you know that. And I feel like for you, the guidance from Spirit here is to be able to just find the beauty in the moment. I see that you're actually taking advantage of where you can continue to grow with where you are right now. So what you do have in your control, because even if things are changing on a foundational level for you, I feel like you're also focusing, again, using that wisdom. See, this is the theme for you this week. So wherever it is that we're, having changes in our life, whatever other cards kind of come up here, I feel like the undertone of how you're able to navigate and deal with everything is through your wisdom, through what you know. So I feel like you're able to, again, see things from a higher perspective. The vibration, the energetic space that you're in as you are navigating these changes is by living in the moment, and to also take advantage of what you can do with right now. Where else can I grow? What can I continue to heal through? What can I continue to face within myself so I can, allow myself to move forward in my life? So I'm not necessarily seeing this as a negative energy, actually, just because it's reversed. I'm just seeing that it's almost like time for a change. So some of you may be even feeling like you really want to move. Maybe you've been in one place for a long time and it's just time, you've outgrown it. I feel like there's this outgrowing kind of energy to this. It's like maybe what used to feel like home doesn't feel like home anymore. And there's something else that's calling to you. And there's something else that's going to better fit what you're growing into. So it's like you've really outgrown something that you've been in for quite some time. So, okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Just a couple more cards. What other messages do we have for Capricorn this week? See, love that. I love it when these cards really confirm the energies or the messages that I'm picking up on with the between. Yeah, you're definitely in between worlds here. You're just navigating through. Take it one day at a time. That's very helpful when we're going through these changes. It's very easy to become ungrounded. It's very, very easy because basically our foundation again is changing, right? So it's easy to kind of lose our stability, to get scared, or to kind of want to backtrack to where we feel safe. So I feel like with this Magic Stream card, as you're navigating this in-between period for you, you're using your wisdom, and that wisdom is telling you to stay in the moment, to stay grounded with where you are right now, because there are changes happening here for you. So very beautiful, Capricorn. You're really growing in your power here. Making some bold, I feel like you're also making some really bold decisions, like really bold moves that are going to shake things up a bit here. Love this prayer. There is assistance coming in here for you. I feel like a lot of you are also going to be meeting more people who are very like-minded, or people who are just like you. I'm also hearing that you're also going to come across people that are actually going through the same thing that you are. And it's going to serve as support for you. So be open, be in that state of receiving, because you may find that you have assistance coming from like unlikely places, actually, is what I'm seeing here. So just be open. I kind of feel like there's some things that will come in here for you that there's no way that almost like you'll see that coming. It'll be very kind of almost feel random or serendipitous in a way, but there's a lot of destined connections that are on the horizon here for you. So just kind of, again, be in that state of receiving here. So, because I think there's some gifts here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Clues. Love that. That kind of reminds me of, kind of things showing up here for you. I feel like, again, as we stay in the moment, you'll find that in your day-to-day, there's these synchronicities that are showing up here for you. So things like you could be thinking of something and then it kind of shows up somewhere else in your life, or it shows up on the radio, or maybe you're thinking of a song and the song starts playing, or the song itself has some kind of message in it for you. It really resonates with you. Maybe you see like animal signs, or you see just these different clues, but you can use that. That will be very strong for you this week. I feel like there's going to be, your intuition is going to speak very loudly to you about what's coming up for you in the near future. So having your antennas, make sure you're also cleansing your crown and your third eye, because that's going to help you have better reception with the messages that your guides and, spirit wants to kind of get to, or even your higher self, like the part of you that already knows where you are headed or what's kind of meant for you. Having our energy cleared will help to kind of better hear, what our intuition is trying to tell us. So that's very important as well, because I kind of feel like you're going to be getting lots of signs and synchronicities that are, I'm also hearing that like if there's some kind of message that is meant for you to hear, spirit will always find a way to get that message to you. So it's never going to pass you by. It's going to reach you somehow or in some way, if it's really meant to reach you. So don't worry about like missing any signs, missing any signals or anything like that. You're not going to. If it's truly meant for you, then, it won't. So. Okay, let's pick one more. Actually, just pick one more here. Differences. Beautiful. I really feel like there's some changes happening in your relationships, actually. So, look at that. We have wisdom again, the bottom of the deck here. That's so beautiful. You have wisdom twice. Yeah. You're evolving into a lot of these, you're embodying a lot of these lessons that are that you had to learn, that you had to like really go through a lot of these experiences, and you're starting to see how and why you've had to go through a lot of the things that you had to go through. I feel like that's going to be really helpful for you here. And with this differences card, again, I feel like there are some connections that you may be navigating your way away from. And I think that this is just about kind of reaching this place where we understand that some people in our life are maybe not ready to kind of come with us in this next journey, in this next stage, and being, again, using that wisdom and being in that state of acceptance and understanding and compassion for other people's path. Like they may not be at that space yet where they're ready to kind of grow and evolve with you. So I kind of get that sense here. So whether that's in a relationship or in a friendship, whatever it is, or even in work, it just like, I feel like there's some seasons, even some people, like the season for that person or for that stage in your life is coming to an end. So let's pick one more here. Let's do an animal guide for you. Beautiful. I feel like you're really, you're getting ready to shed. And I also really love that 55 because a lot of times 55 is the number for change. So like radical changes that are happening or that are on the horizon here for you. So this is a time of you're outgrowing so much of what you no longer need. And you're really ready to kind of grow into your new version of yourself here. So allow that process to take its time and take its place in its own way, and be in that moment and use your wisdom to guide you forward. So beautiful energies here, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Capricorn.